Global warming, an insidious threat. This presentation aims to inform the viewer of the definition of global warming, its effects, and ways to contribute to minimizing its damage. While global warming as a whole is inevitable, it is still possible to reduce its projected impact through proper effort. Now, what is global warming? It is an increase of Earth's average surface temperature due to greenhouse gases. They collect in the atmosphere like a thickening blanket, trapping the sun's heat and causing the planet to warm up. Now, I will give you some facts about global warming. Firstly, since 1870, global warming has caused an increase in global sea levels by 8 inches. Next, it also damages the environment, causing glaciers to shrink, ice to break early, and trees to flower sooner, among other things. Third, it has put coral reefs in danger as the ocean warms, increasing the risk of bleaching, as well as an increase in disease. Next, both the extent and thickness of Arctic sea ice has declined rapidly over the last several decades, causing less and less ice to be in the Arctic regions. Fifth, since the late 1800s, the acidity of ocean waters has increased by 30%, owing to humans emitting more carbon dioxide, which is then absorbed into the ocean. Now, some more facts about global warming. Sixth, global warming has caused oceans to become warmer, with temperatures rising by 0.33 degrees Celsius over the past decades. Seventh, the number of record high temperature events has increased over the past 70 years, while conversely, record low events have decreased. Eighth, satellite observations reveal that the amount of spring snow cover in the northern hemisphere has decreased over the past 50 years, plus snow is melting earlier. Ninth, a majority of global warming's effects is caused by an excess of fossil fuel usage, owing to an entire industry's system. And lastly, global warming as a whole has caused major damage to different locations, causing forest fires, irregular weather patterns, and other events tied to global warming. Now, as for predictions about the future global temperature average, we have this chart right here. Now, of course, there's still a way to mitigate global warming. According to model projections, if we reduce greenhouse gas emissions, there will be only about a degree of warming over the century, as represented by the purple line. If we do not reduce greenhouse gases as much, however, Earth will warm much more, as represented by the orange line. The area around the lines indicates the range of model results from these two scenarios. Global warming is an aspect of climate change, referring to the long-term rise of the planet's temperatures. It is caused by increased concentrations of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, mainly from human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation and tree clearing, and agriculture and farming. Now, these are some ways to mitigate the effects of global warming. 1. Advocate for a major reduction in fossil fuel usage. After all, the fuel industry is a major player in global warming, and reducing that usage is a step in the right direction. Second, reduce deforestation and tree clearing. Plants and trees play a major role in climate regulation by absorbing the carbon in the air. Deforestation disrupts that cycle and releases the stored carbon into the atmosphere. And third, downsize large-scale agriculture and animal grazing. Animals produce methane, a greenhouse gas, and thus large-scale farming requires more animals, which produce more methane. And that about concludes our presentation, and please enjoy this code. I'll see you all again.